Good morning. Welcome to our day. Welcome to our day.
I told Sophie this morning that she had a feather hanging out her arse. And...
Didn't I fall straight back to sleep though?
No, this is as you're getting up.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you twist your butt this way a bit? A bit more. There it is! Oh, there it is! As she shakes her booty.
Shake my tail feathers.
Yeah! Someone's got a very funky ear this morning. Yeah. Have you got a funky ear? What's going on with your ear? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. Oh, you're very cute.
I'm tired.
Yeah. I love you. Oh.
So as I may or may not have told you guys the other day, I hacked up all of the weeds and stuff that was around the edges of the garden, and today I've decided that I'm up to cutting the grass. So I'm going to cut the grass and then I shall show you what it's like afterwards. And I need to water the plants, but I'll do that after I cut the grass. Hopefully it'll be a bit cooler by then. Yay!
Mummy's cutting the grass, people. And I'm Alba and I don't like it. So she's come up and snuggled right into me. It's alright, baby girl. It's okay. It's okay. You're alright. Bless her.
And the grass has been cut. Hopefully you can see the difference, because I don't know. Obviously you can see a difference because it's not like scraggly, but it still looks a bit messy. I think it's because I just need to like give it a day or two and then do it again to get rid of like all of those bits. But yeah, looking a lot better. So I've just got in from finishing doing the grass and putting out the second load of washing. Girls are here. They've been really good. Next door's been coming and going most of the day so far, and after this morning where they were barking quite a bit, they've both been really good. They've just been lying down and they've not barked at all. The reason I'm whispering is because we've got a sleepy bum. It's only like it's 20 to 3, which, as you can see, there's a clock up there. It takes me a while to read the time. I'm getting better though. But yeah, so it's 20 to 3, and so I'm going to sit down now and chillax with a bottle of water and just play on my phone, which I'm really looking forward to. So we'll catch up with you later. So, Charlie just woke up to have a nap. No, that's not right. Charlie just woke up from her nap to have a drink, and she said that she was going to put it on the floor next to the chairs, and I was just like, is Alba not going to knock that over, like, if she gets down? And she was like, no, it'll be fine down there. And I was like, really? And she was like, yeah, it's alright, no one's going to knock it down. So she puts it on the floor, swings her legs up to go lie down again, and kicks a cup that's right next to the can. Right next to it. So, yeah, really impressed with that.
You know, we bought an anti-bark collar. Well, obviously the first few times we put it on regularly every time they barked. And then recently, Sophie and I are saying, do you want the collar on? Shall I go get the collar? Or literally just collar. And now, 99% of the time, they'll stop barking instantly and we don't have to put the collar on. There is like the odd time where we have to do it because they're just continual. Like this morning when I first woke up, Dixie was really bad. But yeah, it's just really nice that we can just say the word and they can stop. And So said yesterday that it makes her chuckle because people say that dogs don't understand, and this just proves that they do. And it's not just the collar that they do this with, it's also that, like, Toph was just having a wee. A few years ago I started this thing called toilet cuddles, and basically, because it's just Soph and I in the house, most of the time we don't shut the door, and the girls started coming into the bathroom with us whilst we were weeing.
It's funny, isn't it? Oh, if you go!
Elephants! Oh.
I showed them.
Yeah.
I was just going to say that it's funny, isn't it? Because you were having toilet cuddles and I didn't know about it, and I was having toilet cuddles and you didn't know about it.
And then now it's just the case that the second, like, you lift the toilet lid up to go for a wee, the girls come, like, charging in, and just then she whispered to Albert, go give mummy a kiss. She came straight in, gave me a kiss, and then I whispered it to her, and then she went straight back, and she knows. They both understand when we tell them to do these things. And they're also both very clever. Like, for example, Dixie, she will throw us a toy, and we will say last one. So generally, she knows that is the last go. But then she'll get another toy. And then you'll say last go on that one, and then she'll get another toy. And she'll keep doing it. She'll keep getting a new toy each time you say last one to the previous toy. So they're not dumb. But while I was picking up the camera, yesterday we had a phone call about my lungs, them wanting to change the hospital. Well, change the county that I was going to be looked after in. And they actually rang me back today after I left them a message. And basically, the situation, the appointment was for the ventilation team. And for that, it's the NIV mask that I have at night time and the oxygen. And I was seeing one bloke in our local hospital, but he's stopped doing the local hospital clinic. He's only doing the main hospital. So they transferred me over to a woman that's going to be like that does the clinic at our local hospital, but she refuses to see me because I'm on oxygen. But the home ventilation clinics are NIV and oxygen, so she's kind of only doing half of her job, which is a little bit confusing. And instead of going back to the bloke that I saw, they decided to transfer me to Cornwall Care to see somebody over here, thinking that it would be better for us. And I rang them and said, to be honest, the bloke I was seeing, he knows me. Derriford in Plymouth know me. And it's actually closer than going to the hospital that's in Cornwall. And we're hoping, she's going to go and speak to the bloke that manages my care, because he's in the main hospital today, and hopefully he'll be like willing to see me in Plymouth Hospital. There shouldn't be a reason why not. And then I also turned and said to her, like, well, why am I seeing somebody already? I only saw somebody like a few months ago. But apparently the bloke that I saw, he wanted me to have a 6-month checkup to see how I was going, because we had changed the portable oxygen concentrate and things like that. So I'm guessing he just wants to have a follow-up and see how I was doing. I'm hoping that I can also get the results from the last sleep study that I done. Whether I get that, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's kind of the reason why the appointment got changed, and nobody decided to tell the not the admissions, the appointments people. But also what are you doing?
Mum's sending me pictures.
But also, instead of consulting me about whether I wanted to go back to the normal bloke or move complete hospitals, they just took it upon themselves to make that decision for me. So hopefully I'll get a letter in a few days with an appointment to see the bloke that I'm under, and who knows me. Fingers crossed anyway. But it's 8 o'clock now, and we are both reading for a little bit. So we'll check in with you later. Good evening, guys. So I've collected my meds and has recently just gone through it, like setting up for the last month, like the next month, sorry. And they've missed off like 3 different of my medication. And the one is my frusemide, which helps keep the fluid out of my body, which builds up regularly in my lungs and around my heart and makes it really difficult to breathe. And they've missed my Atrovent nebulizers. And the weather is this bad with all the hay fever, with the infections that I've got. And it's just really starting to piss us off that they're screwing up my meds so much. I'm just praying that with them mucking up my meds, that it doesn't set me back and put me in hospital, because that's totally unfair. And I just don't understand why they can screw it up. My meds haven't changed in months, possibly a year even. So I don't understand how they can get it so wrong when it's the same thing every month. Who knows? We've also decided that for Soph, doing this 5-2 fasting thing is not good. She's been so miserable all day because she's hungry, and we know that it's just the case that she's got to bite the bullet and just got to go for it. And I'm okay. I can do it. I'm perfectly fine this evening. But it's taken a toll for her emotionally, and we don't need that. We don't need her slipping backwards with her moods because of trying to lose weight. She needs to do it in a happy, healthy way that is going to suit her. So for the next weeks of shopping, we're going to be trying to work out something that's healthy and reduced calories, but still going to be helpful for her emotionally. So if you have any good recipes or food plans that are low calorie and are summer friendly with this heat, just let us know in the comments, because we would just greatly appreciate it, just so Soph can get by each day a little bit better. For me, I'm used to not eating huge quantities because of the gastroparesis. I can go days where I can't eat anything, so it makes no difference to me, but obviously Soph doesn't have that. So I'm gonna get on with these meds. Soph's just finishing up my tablet medication, and it's bedtime. We are both knackered. Soph fell asleep twice this evening down on the chair, so I don't think we'll be awake for much longer. So yeah, thanks for coming on a day with us, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.